I'm just messing. What's going on? I think I got it now.
That's all.
Oh,
it's kind of funny.
Oh, I just hit the intro. I was like, let's hit the intro, and I'm like, wait, we're not live. It's been a long day, dude.
Yeah.
So how's your day going?
It was going good. I'm really tired today. I don't know. I guess getting that box kind of got me so excited, and then doing all that work I did in the other two rooms in here, and kind of got burned out a little bit, but I feel good now.
Yeah, that's when you got to sleep.
Yeah.
See, I pull that off too when I do it. Hey, what's up, Moon over Miami? How you doing?
How are you doing, sir?
I'll go for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll crash one day, just crash. And oh man, I need to make more time though. I bet you do too. You get your stuff done.
I don't know. It's kind of tough to make more time, but it could be done, I guess. I got like I said, I'm gonna get this other room set up over here and be pretty cool.
That's what I'm saying. What are you gonna put in the other room? Is it the reptile room?
Yep. And then I have a laptop I'm gonna do these shows off of over there.
Sweet.
That way I'm in the room with the reptiles, so if somebody wants to see something, I can pull it right out. Boom.
That's what I'm going to start doing. Is I'm going to actually start pulling over animals. Because I got the other. I don't know where it's at. Oh, right here. I got another webcam. A 4K. Is it? I don't know. It might be 4K. I don't know. Webcam. I found out how to do on one computer 2 to 3 screens, 2 to 3 different things with 2-3 cameras.
Yeah. So. Moon over in Miami. Would you like me to explain that whole big knife situation to you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. About 10 years ago, or maybe even longer than that, it was about maybe longer than that. It could have been 15 years ago, close to. I had gotten a box from Wally then, okay? And it had some crested geckos in it and stuff. And Emma, my daughter, who opened that box this time, was about 5 years old, maybe. And I gave her a knife, and I'm like, you got to go real slow. And while she was cutting that, she was going everywhere with the knife, and it looked really huge on her because she was so small. And I showed Wally the video, and Wally contacted me back. He's like, I can't never open another box again. I have to have someone else do it for me. So I don't know if you ever watch Wally open his boxes. They're never opened on the thing, and it's all because of that. He said he pictured her cutting her fingers off. So I had her recreate it with a big knife just to try to recreate it. And I had Wally laugh, and he watched it. He laughed. He contacted me. He's like, what are you, crazy?
That's awesome.
That's the only reason I did that, was to show just for Wally.
You gotta have fun with it. With it.
Always gotta have fun with it. So how's your day been, and how's your week been going?
Oh, the week? I don't even remember the week. And today I got home from work, and I jumped down in the reptile room and started packing. People are like, but the show's not till Sunday. But I mean, I start packing 2 days early because if we have a 2-day show, it's the same as normal. So I start packing now. The animals stay in a nice area, and we go down to the show tomorrow.
But is it a 1-day show or 2-day show?
Yeah, it's a 1-day.
Janesville
did a 2-day show last time. That's why everyone think it was 2-day show this time. It's only a 1-day show once a year. And I kind of wish it was, but I know I'm asking a lot. It was 2-day shows all the time, but I still laugh. Everyone says Wisconsin can't handle a monthly show. They say it. Everyone says it. We have 8 more shows this year in Wisconsin.
Then you could definitely handle a monthly show. I can understand maybe skipping 1 month here or there if there's something like big, like I don't know.
the way I would do it is like the second Saturday of every month is going to be the show in whatever town. That's what it's going to be. And then you can plan out your year the whole time. And I don't know. It's all good. I mean, I know that some people are going to say, oh, it's, animal sales won't be that high. It's going to be for feeders. But once you get that they know it's going to be there every month, I think it'll be something that's good. But I don't know. I don't think no one's going to do it. I love Sewerfest. I love James. I love them all. I haven't been to a bad show in Wisconsin yet.
No?
Mm-mm.
See, that's, and they started out with a show here, and the one they used to do, they stopped, and then they do another one now that they've been doing at the same time they did the other one, which is getting bigger and bigger, and I think it could handle more than once a year show. They have a once a year show here, and I think they could do much more. I would love to do a show here.
People need a place to get their supplies and get their feeders other than pet stores, because let's be honest, the stuff that we're going to find out in a show is not going to be, like everyday things you find in a pet store.
Mm-mm.
So they're going to need their feeder mice, their feeder rats. They're going to need their roaches and all the crickets and all this. And some people would rather go to a show and get their 10,000 crickets a month and pay $15 or whatever. I don't know what crickets go for anymore, but $15 for 10,000 or 1,000. I'm sorry, 1,000 crickets for, I forget. I don't feed crickets. So let's just go pay $30 for 10,000 mealworms.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Well, the price of those.
So instead of paying $50 shipped, they would rather go there, and it gives them the extra $20, and they might pick up something new. Or they might find that UVA bulb or UVA and UVB bulb they need, or their heat pads, or they might see that animal that they've been looking for a while. And once you get that, you'll start getting hundreds of people that do that. And you got to have a commitment from the vendors, because the show promoter can't run it without the vendors. So if the vendors can keep going, and even if they have a crappy show, just keep going, I think it would actually succeed. Because people do need to get them supplies, and it's really hard to get them supplies sometimes without their shows.
Wow, Wally, they're pretty expensive, huh? Wally's here, but Wally, you missed it.
Wally.
I was just explaining the knife thing, because Moon over Miami goes, could you got a bigger knife to open up your box? Wait till my next unboxing when you see the knife that comes out on that one. You think that last knife was big?
Scissors. Hey, how you doing, CMC?
Ed, how are you doing, buddy?
Wally,
Ed is the one we have to get on to talk about his liners.
Let's do it. Just make a time every Friday, 8 p.m. Central. Just let us know. I'm open. I do have Heidi from Xena said she'll do it. We just got to get that done. There's a few other people I got, but I didn't want to do Gecko. I want to get it out there a little bit more.
Yeah.
I bet Wally's been packing for the show too.
Wally said he fell on the floor laughing with the video, I guess.
I think it's good. I love the gargoyles you got, the Picta.
Oh yeah, they're just them Picta are just. I'm learning a lot from the Picta, just with their personalities. I mean, I've done a lot of research on them, but I mean, like the one I got a picture of it. It's like standing on its front legs, looking like it's seeing what it can see out in there. That's pretty cool. And they're fast, little guys. They're fast.
Yeah, I mean, the Picta are fun. I mean, they're just fun. They got personality. You got a gargoyle now, so you got to get you gargoyles. And you got
beautiful.
And your Crested Gecko collection just got a shot in the arm.
Yeah, I got a big shot in the arm. That pinstripe. I got a pinstripe from out of the mail, so that kind of puts me ahead of the game, because I got the other one that's a partial pinstripe. And when she's up the size, hopefully she's a she. She's still at I need to get a jeweler's loop.
I just need to get I got so much stuff here, dude, that because I used to own Pro Herps, and when we separated, I got some stuff and he got some stuff. And I mean, I got jeweler loops, I got probe sets.
Wally said the Paradora Picta are the prairie dogs of the gecko world. I agree. They are so cool. They're the coolest geckos, I think. The little ones like this. I like all the other stuff, but now that I got my hands on these little ones, they're just like a totally different total different eye opener on the whole gecko world.
And that's what you got to do is you got to breed what you love. And Picta is just they're awesome. Every time Wally has Picta at the show, I have to look at like literally. I go right to the Picta. I'm like, wow, that one's different. Oh, that one's cool. That one's different.
Did you see the pairing he's going to do with that one? He's
future breeder.
Wow.
I'm excited about seeing babies from there.
Sorry guys, I can't see real well. I got to put glasses on.
Oh, sometimes you'll see me too. I wear contacts, so like in the morning I'll have my glasses on, and sometimes at night. I've been sweating all day today. Or if you see me with red eyes, I didn't wash my hands when I put my contacts in, like literally, and I just deal with the pain. I'm just like, whatever.
And then I also got some isopods. The ones I looked at, I couldn't even see them real well because I didn't have my glasses on. I was like, well,
you said dubious.
Yeah, and then I had to switch. I'm like, wait a minute. No.
You're going to love the isopods. Isopods are addicting.
Yeah, I know.
And the peanut beetles.
Oh, the peanut beetles. Yeah, I got them all set up. I watched Wally's peanut beetle videos. He's got a couple of them. A few times the other day, just over and over again, so I don't miss nothing. I got to write everything down. I like watching. Except Wally, I don't think I'm going to put any on a peanut butter sandwich there, buddy.
I love it.
Do the same thing.
Yeah. I got peanut beetles because of the fan foots I got, and when I get the babies eventually, when they get older and I breed them and I get babies, I wanted smaller mealworms. And I watched this video and I was like, they're awesome, perfect. I think they multiply pretty quickly too. I got bit by Memphis again. That was cool. That was awesome. That was a good day. Yeah. And Facebook user, I can't tell who you are, but hi. It says I'm here. I'm not sure who that is. So sometimes the pages, if you don't okay us to see you, it just says Facebook user.
Yeah.
If you have a YouTube account, you can jump over to Fauna Radio's YouTube. You can just chat there. I'll answer stuff still. Yeah, but Memphis got a hold of me. Memphis jumps like he's weird when he's gonna eat. He gets all excited to eat. He gets like pumped up and he'll jump up and start biting anything there was. And my hand was just too low when I was moving the cage, and I put my hand down to move something, and then he got me, and I'm just like, gosh dang it! And he wouldn't let go. He like would not let go, and I was like, But and allergies to mealworms, no. I've been doing this so long, I don't think I'm going to get an allergy to mealworms. I can literally just sit there and inhale it all. It won't hurt me. I've been doing it.
When you're 90, going to the doctor, and they're like, you got something growing in your chest, and here it's a whole mealworm colony, right?
Exactly. Well, there's people that, and now someone's going to get mad at me. It's Adam. Hi, Adam. How you doing? I don't get bit by mosquitoes either.
No, my father wouldn't either. He could go outside and never get bit by a mosquito.
So I'll go outside and everyone's else going like this and like this. And like, oh my God, I'm just saying like, okay. I'm not getting bit by mosquitoes.
Maybe you're not sweet enough, I guess, huh?
And the allergies never got me. I honestly thought back in the day that I had an allergy. It was starting to happen because I was getting headaches. But I don't know if everyone knows this, but I had a big tumor in my neck. And it was a big lump, and I thought it was just, something I had since I was 22. It was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, it was pushing on an artery. I don't know. And we got it taken out, and it was not cancerous or nothing like that. And I'm good now, so.
Well, that's a good thing.
See, it builds your immune system. That's
what I'm talking about. I don't have a problem. I order thousands and thousands of them, and I don't have a problem with them either. I don't break out in rashes, have a hard time breathing, nothing like that.
And I just don't understand. There's people with them respirators and stuff. I'm like, what the hell's going on with this? But mealworms are great.
Yeah. Oh, your dad was the same way, moving over Miami. Yeah, my dad was too. He could go outside, everybody be getting eaten up by mosquitoes. He could walk and be like, nothing's going on.
Just the way it is. like this is how I could tell when my cages need cleaned. When I walk in a room, I can smell it. Like I can go in there and you can always smell. Gecko poop has a smell.
I do agree.
But I could tell it's like, okay, it'd be because I clean racks every single day, and I can tell like, oh, this rack's gonna need cleaned one next day earlier because it's getting there. And I'll open it up, and yep, it's a mess. I don't know how, I don't know why. I can tell when Memphis's water needs changed. I go in there and I know right away. Oh, that's Memphis's tank, and I just go over there and yep, it's Memphis's.
I could tell when the when Everglades rat snakes do their business because you can immediately boom, and then the bull snakes too. They're the same way right away. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's right. You still got the bulls.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. There was a guy that did Leo's a long time ago that developed an allergy to mealworms overnight, like in 3 weeks, even after working with them for over 10 years. See, it could happen to me still. I don't know what's going on.
So let me ask you this, guys. Between you and Wally, there, if you do get an allergy to them, what can you do?
I know some people take Benadryl before, and some people wear respirators and masks. I don't. My stepson, was allergic to roach poop and mealworm poop, like the poop. I forget frass. Is it called frass?
Yeah,
I think that's what gets people.
That's the main problem with mealworms. I do know that a frass get you.
And I don't breed it. Maybe that's why. Like, I'm bad. I literally, when I get my worms, anything I'm not going to use right away goes right in the fridge. It's
Same
instant.
here.
It's just like boom. People are like, "Oh, don't you gut load?" I sure do. The ones I'm going to use, I gut load the day before.
Yeah, you leave them out and you gut load them and stuff, and then you feed. But the other ones you put away, yeah. Oh, see, he's allergic to dubia frass.
Yeah, dubia frass is nasty stuff, and people don't know that. They always think it's just mealworms. The roach frass, and roaches breed faster than mealworms.
Well, I do have a respirator if I need one.
I don't know, and if you have a good ventilation in your, I was talking, was it John Scarborough? Maybe because I think he's building a new one, and he put a really good ventilation in his new building. That might help. And also, I don't mean to slam anybody. Everyone that uses shop vacs usually have allergies.
I don't use I used to use shop vac when I clean like the leopard gecko cages and all that, but I don't do it no more because I could tell the difference. Not that it would bother me, but my eyes would burn a little bit and all when I would do it that way.
Yeah, itchy, and I was wondering, oh, they make you itchy. Yeah, itchy. Everyone's allergy is going to be a little different. I think I'm actually really weird. Like venomous keepers can build up an allergen to the venom. Yep. And usually spitting cobras or anyone that, venom's on the glass.
There was a guy in Ohio who had a huge cobra collection. And he had one that was a spitting cobra, and it constantly spit at the glass, So then once a week he would go in and clean the glass and all. And he got bit by the cobra, and he only lasted like 30 seconds, and he was down and out and dead because he was exposed to it so much. He had an allergy to it, so it was twice as bad. He died from anaphylactic shock before the venom even got to him. So,
yeah, it's just weird how the human body works. Some people build allergies, some people build immunity. Ray Hunter, don't do this. No one do this. He envenomates himself.
Yeah, well, so did Bill Haas.
Yeah, Bill Haas taught Ray Hunter. Bill Haas and Ray Hunter were like this. Them two guys were like this. I honestly believe, that's what saved, Ray Hunter from some of his bites. I mean, it was 6-7 years ago, maybe even 8 years ago. He got bit by the Eastern Diamondback, though. Mm-hmm. And Head Hunter, how you doing?
Yeah, Moon. I believe that would work. Putting a humidifier in a room would probably keep the dust down a lot.
Yep, a humidifier, filtration. Like right now, the room I'm in right now, it's a mess. To tell you the truth, but
Wally, before the show, Gary and I were talking, but I do have a question for you. That we were talking about these peanut beetles. How fast do they reproduce? Like, how fast after you set up a tub is it before you can start dividing the colony up? because that's what I plan to do. I plan to get them a lot more and just going from there with it.
I tried to breed mealworms, and no, I'm not doing that.
Mealworms are okay. I did mealworms for a while. I even did superworms, but
It's I like doing this. I like this going like this, and I text Jillian, and I'm like, I need mealworms. And okay, Gary, and I get them in 2 days.
That works.
That's how I do it. I could get them overnighted. There was someone complaining about shipping of mealworms. They were paying $20 shipping for their mealworms, and I'm like, I wish. I wish. But I get mealworms. I just text and I get them in 2 days. I try to text on Mondays, but I think I got like 60,000 left in the fridge. I think something like that.
Yeah, I was doing them, but like I said, it was just too much to mealworms. I'd rather do the dubia roaches, which I've done them before. But again, I went and watched Wally's video yesterday on how to him and Annette did that video on separating your mealworms. I mean, your dubia roaches.
There you go. In 3 months, you have a 6-quart full.
Sweet. And his drill bit was a little bad. He was spinning on a tub and it wasn't cutting into it.
Adam, I can see your name now. Yes, I can.
Yes, we can.
Yeah, if you guys are on our Facebook page, or not our Facebook page, our YouTube page, hit a like. If you're on one of them, just hit a like.
Please. And share.
Subscribe, share.
Share in places.
I am going to do something, and I'm going to commit to it right now because most of our people are going to be I can't even think right now. I'm so tired. They're going to be gecko people.
On here,
yeah, they're going to be gecko people and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up 1.1 bloods if we get to 1,000 subscribers, and we will do a live drawing on the show because this is live, and I'll pay for shipping and everything, and I'll give you guys 1.1 blood, and my bloods are insane this year. So
there you go, everybody. It's a giveaway.
Get us to 1,000. Get us to 1,000. I don't know what my value of my bloods. There, you can get blood trempers out of them and stuff like that. But I just recently sold a blood for over $1,000. So we'll make sure you get a good blood.
Yes, put the word out there. That would be a good question for Wally Kern. Which is higher in protein, Wally? Mealworms or dubias? I don't know if you know that. I don't know. I think dubias are.
I know dubias put on the weight a lot faster than mealworms. I couldn't tell you the actual breakdown of it. Generous offer, yes. Thank you, Wally. Seriously, guys, get us to 1,000 on fauna, not even on Orner Exotics. I want Fauna Radio to get to 1,000. So share Fauna Radio, tell people about us. When we get to 1,000, I'll give 1.1 bloods out. If you want them to be het tremper, I'll make sure they're het tremper. If you want them to be pos het tremper, I don't have anything that's not het tremper and blood yet. I don't even got a shot this year because I didn't try it. But I can make them unrelated too. So
sweet. This is good, guys. This is good for you guys. Wally has a chart for everything. He has charts. He has spreadsheets. You name it.
If you are gut loading and dusting, my feeling is it doesn't matter. And I think Wally's right there. I honestly do. I gut load my mealworms. I gut load my dubias, my hissers. I got Memphis to eat a hisser the other day. I can't believe he took it, but he did. But everything gets gut loaded, and I use everything, guys. I use potatoes and apples and carrots and greens, and I think my dubias eat better than me.
Oh, you're going to feed them to your African softbirds? They eat the I did not know that they eat dubia roaches.
Now, we have sugar gliders here. So
you personally have sugar gliders?
Yeah, we have sugar gliders. We don't produce them. My daughter's got sugar gliders, and they eat mealworms and they eat pinkies. Ours only eat the pinky heads. I don't know why. They're Satan. I don't know. But they won't eat dubias. So,
Wally, you let your granddaughter know that was a great thing she did today on your channel there.
I need to get online today and look at stuff because I've been packing all day.
Yeah, Adam, I have to agree. All my stuff eats better than I do, even though I'm a fat body. But
I honestly think it really plays a part. And you can, I don't mean to put down people. I hate drama. But if you go to a reptile expo and you look at people's, they're the ones that breed, and you look at their babies and their animals they have, you can actually tell the ones that are getting gut-loaded food. I honestly believe it. Tanisha, how you doing?
How are you doing? Yeah, gut load's very important. Protein percent 20 and 19. So it is a little higher.
So what diet are you feeding your cresteds? Are you just doing the Rapashi?
No, I do Pangea.
Pangea?
And then I feed them a couple. I went and bought some doobies and stuff like that. I drop a few things in there like that, except for the little ones. I the real little geckos that I got, the couple that I got, I just feed the what's the name first, and then I do offer tiny mealworms on things. They'll eat the mealworms off tongs, you know.
I've noticed that protein makes the babies grow faster.
Faster, yes.
And we got that one. So it's not that much of a difference. So like you said, it's not a difference. Tichi says busy. What do you say? Do you think I'm going overboard by buying organic vegetables for worms? No. I mean, you're not getting the chemicals.
No.
So, I mean, if you can afford it, you can't go overboard.
No.
Is the other one's going to hurt anything? I buy normal carrots. Then when we grew vegetables, I used to feed that type of stuff too.
Yeah, I just wash everything really, really good.
I have tokays that eat mealworms, guys. People say tokays don't eat mealworms, but I eat mealworms. My alligator lizards eat mealworms. People say they don't eat mealworms. If they're a lizard and it wiggles in front of them, they're going to eat it. That's it. Growing your own food. I'm telling you.
Yeah, at least then you know what's going into it.
Growth on baby cresteds, heat and protein. I keep mine with warm spot of 80 to 82 and feed mealworms dubias at least once a week. There you go. I did bioactive enclosure for my baby Pac-Man frog, and he ate the rubber duckies. I wouldn't have put rubber duckies in there.
I was going to say I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
Joking.
I was going to say. I would never put rubber duckies.
I got a story about rubber duckies. I got a really good friend, Red Gunther, that gave me some rubber duckies. He gave me 6. I think it was 6, 5 or 6. But I got them set up in a very tiny little, what I use for my gecko individual lay boxes. I made one for them. I literally can hand feed 1 or 2 of them. Wow. I'm not joking. I get a fish flake and a cup, and it will start eating the fish flake out of my hand. I spoil them rubber duckies. I haven't got any babies from them. They are bigger now. I love my rubber duckies. I mean, Wally can tell I spoil animals. You guys are going to see if everyone goes to Sewerfest. I have 7 retired breeder females, and they didn't breed this year. They need homes, and they are spoiled rotten.
That's awesome, Tanisha. Yeah, no, I got the good white dwarfs. He gave me some white dwarfs the other day. You know, I got those in there too. So them are going in the
dwarf whites are a must.
Dwarf whites.
You could throw them in almost anything. I mean,
and they just multiply.
I got dwarf whites and crested Geckos. I got them in my leaf tails. Let's see. I got dwarf whites in my big non-monitor cage. I don't have them in a leopard gecko cage. I do have a natural setting for a leopard gecko that I got to get. I want to do I don't know, an experiment and see how UVA. I want to take a clutch mates that look similar and put one in Araxis and one in a UVA, UVB and feed them and see which one grows and what looks better. But it's kind of hard to do with this too. You got to kind of have a bigger example, but I'm going to try it.
How long do you keep breeding females active?
Me personally, it matters on the female. It does. Some females are 5-6 years. Some females I'll do 10. But most are around 5 to 6 years, 7 years. And then they're replaced. And I mean, you can keep a female for 15, 20 years, but their egg production will go down.
So dwarf whites will overtake any other. I think you did a video on that, if I can remember correctly, yep. Wally. I think you said some dropped down into another container or something.
If I was like mean to my isopods, I would actually take one of my dairy cows and put dwarf whites in there and see what happens. My dairy cows are a freaking army. And Evan is experimenting with a bioactive rack setup. A cool works out. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do a rack setup. What
I've seen that done with hognose snakes, though.
My problem with rack setups, and this is my problem, that I get really scared of, is how do you grow mold? Dark, wet, warm. So if you don't have the right ventilation in the rack, you can get mold.
Don't springtails usually eat the mold, though?
Well, yeah, if you do get nice springtails, but if not, you know, get what I'm saying?
Okay, so, you're going to call me a little crazy. I'm going to tell you what my problem is with bioactive. I think they're great. If you want to do them. I don't like to look in and see my animal with, like, springtails climbing on it or something like that, you know. You went fuzzy there.
Oh, I did. Wow. Okay. I don't know. There it goes.
Oh, there you go.
I have no clue what happened. I'm rocking back and forth, but what's going on?
The thing I don't like is people do bioactive with their snakes and stuff. I don't like to open up my tub and see my snakes in there with bugs crawl. Not bugs, but like just something in my head says no, that's wrong. You know, and I know that they do it in the wild, and I know it's good for them, but I don't know. Yeah,
the springtails, I think you would have to do if you're going to do bioactive. You have to have springtails in the racks if you're going to do it. If it's in the mold. And how big's my army of? Oh, geez. I have 6 32 quarts of dairy cows. I don't know how many there are. It would just when they start getting where I open it up and they can't get underneath the wood and they all can't hide, I start taking them out and putting them in our 32 quart.
I've seen a guy do and I'm sure you know him. I don't want to say his YouTube channel on here. Did bioactive with the Reptilialis. Is that what his name is?
Yeah, I know.
He did bioactives with his leaf tails, and he found out it was better to do not bioactive. They just thrive better. It's kind of strange, but that's what he finds. So he switched it all back. Wally's seen that video.
No, my Satanic's doing good, and my Mossies are doing good, but I haven't produced any of my Mossies this year. I got infertile eggs all year, so I think my problem with leaf tails is I don't have enough time to spend with them. I don't have enough time to gear it in, and leaf tails take more attention. It's not a set and forget. It's more of a set, don't touch, but keep monitoring. Mm-hmm. Just like my alligator lizards, I monitor them because I can't let them get down into 50s or the brumate again. I can bring some scary cows. You're going to be at next week. Yeah, we can do that. I might even be able to throw some in a container for Sunday, but yeah. I usually have them at shows, but I just have them where if you buy enough geckos, I just kind of like toss you a bunch. And I got my dairy cows. Did I get my dairy? I think I got them from Wally. Oh my gosh. I know Wally gave me my oranges, my blues, and they do great, but my dairy cows is freaking, I think it's because I feed them the most. Like if I'm not joking, if I get a stillborn, I cut the gecko egg open and a stillborn or something, I feed them to the dairy cows. Anything that doesn't make it. I had a leopard gecko lose a tail. about 2 weeks ago. And I haven't had that done in like a year. I was like, whoa, I fed it to the dairy cows. I didn't know what else to do with it. I was like, whatever. Dairy cows ate it.
What is it that you like best about the isopods? I like to ask people that because I see some people get huge collections of them.
I like that.
Like the Podfather.
I like that they're the garbage disposal and they're the cleanup crew. I honestly feel if we took isopods out and other animals like that, we would die. They're a very important part of the ecosystem, and that you find them all over the world. You might find different species, but you find isopods all over the world.
Yep, they're everywhere. Yeah, I know.
Oh wait, really? I think you told me that. I am going to try that now. Oh, geez, yep, done. That's a done deal.
Would you feed those to the dairy cows? Is that what you would do?
I didn't even think about that. Oh man, do you know how much gecko poop I go through?
Gary will be in there with a little scooper, putting it all in a bag.
I am not playing. Like, I don't waste stuff. I know this sounds bad, but if I have mealworms in, let's say an ovulating female, she didn't eat them, I still change out the mealworms. I don't let them change in the cage. I'll put them in another container and I'll let them turn into beetles, and I try to breed them, but I don't do it.
Tell him to put clothes on.
Oh, I'm hot.
He says it's hot.
That doesn't mean you take your clothes off.
I had no shirt on all day. I had none. Dry gecko poop. Let's see. Right in their enclosure, but I also have springtails in the enclosure, so they take care of them. I have springtails in 3 of them that are doing okay, but the springtails aren't taking off. I keep seeding them in the other ones, but I don't know if there's not enough stuff for them to eat. I don't know.
So which ones do you feed those to, Wally? Now, see, I often thought about that because, they do them on charcoal, the wood charcoal.
Yeah.
And then they could just pieces out and pieces here.
Rainbow sent me a bunch of springtail starter kits one time on charcoal, and I just seeded all my stuff with them again. But isopods are fun. It's just, I don't know. They come in different colors.
They got some really cool colors.
The big dairy cows bite my fingers. You can't. It doesn't hurt, but they like hold on and they pinch. I don't know. Some of the big species can really do it.
I seen a video, Wally. I meant to share it with you. I don't know how. Somebody actually took. They had a bunch of isopods, and they took crested gecko dye and put inside of some of them, just like a little bit, so that they had something to munch on there. I don't know how healthy that would be.
I need to buy more. I need to get more isopod chow, because Wally's isopod chow is crack to isopods.
Is it really? Well, then I'll have to get some.
I open up I'm not joking. I open up any of my dairy cows, and they all try to get under the logs and stuff like this. They don't like the light. I put that out. They will come out and eat it out in the open. No doubt. It's the funniest thing. His isopod chow is amazing. And I will tell you this too. His isopod chow, roaches like it too. Oh, yeah. So if you have roaches and you're trying, this is what I would say to do. If you have roaches and you're making a dried powder food, throw some of that in there too. It's just because I do make my own roach chow. I make my own. I use like a wheat cracker and bread and stuff, and it's a dry. So, and I put a little bit of dog food for protein in there. Of the CGG.
Yes.
Let's see. See, there it is.
Wow, pretty cool.
So, I mean, his isopod, I'm not joking. If you go to supremegecko.com, pick up some, the stuff is, it's insane. I'm writing it down. I got to pick some up for my dairy cows, because my dairy cows are my kids, dude. I love my dairy cows. You can actually tell, and you'll get this way. You're getting back into it. you can see what I mean. I care for all my animals, but you can see what I care for the most because I produce them the most. I'm like, whoa, like leopard geckos I produce, but you'll see that I do more blood or I'll do more bell. And I think I honestly think you should do gargoyles. And I did some research for the gargoyle morphs for you. We are making about 60 quarts every couple months. There it is, guys. Make him, guys. Let's make him do 100 quarts.
Yes.
It's worth it. But the gargoyles, and Wally can correct me if I'm wrong. I've been researching. I don't think there's any dominant, incomplete dominant or recessive genes in gargoyles. They're all line bred.
Oh,
I think
bet you they are too.
I know.
I bet you they are too.
I think the gargoyle breeding is new compared to some other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm weird. I'm really weird. I like that gray wood look. I like that one the most.
I think that's awesome too. But this girl I got from this amazing person the other day, pink, turns pink, man. I could show you a picture. Hold on. I don't know if anybody's seen it.
Your gargoyle gecko is amazing. Now you just got to get yourself a male.
Yes, I do. See, there's a catch to everything.
But
did I share it to you already? I'm gonna share it to you. Then you can go in.
I was gonna say you sent me some pictures before.
Here you go. Wait a minute. It's right.
That's not the chat I want. This one. Let's see.
And I sent you the last picture I sent you was the picture of it when it first came, and then how much it changed.
Let's do this. Oh, there's Memphis.
Now this is what it.
Oh,
this
wait.
is when it first showed up.
It. You got it like that.
Yep.
That red's insane. That's
yes,
just
it
insane
is.
Red. I mean,
I got to put this out there. This was a bucket list animal. It really was.
I mean, the contrast on it is amazing. Now look at it. I actually like it fired down. I like it fired down. That's an amazing gecko. It's just an amazing gecko. It fired down. It's a really good looking gecko.
Yes.
And look at that.
Yes. The pictures are just amazing.
I'm telling you, he's got some. Let's see what we got here. I mean, there's only 2 recessive crescent genes, so I'd say it's pretty tapped potential wise. The crescent geckos, I think. How could I put it? I think we're just starting to see stuff with crescent geckos that there's reds and Dalmatians and stuff, but I think it's going to start happening. You got to remember a lot of the leopard gecko stuff was caught in the wild, but when crested geckos were, bred, the wild was done.
Yeah.
So like the ball python world, most of our morphs came from the wild, and leopard geckos. Some things popped up in collections, but some were caught in the wild. That's just an amazing gecko. This is
I know. Jeff Slashmaster 1989 is here. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, no. Did you see the one that Pangea put out, the video Pangea put out that I shared to you about all the?
Yes, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. When I was cleaning, I know now I'm going to give out my secrets. I listen to motivational stuff a lot. Like motivational speeches and stuff like that.
Too. I listen to it a lot. And
then I listen to like business motivational stuff and business theory. And then the music. Business theory is something I get into and how to do certain things. The crypto. I've been doing a lot of crypto lately. Guys, I am a financial. No, I'm not.
Like Wally just said, I didn't mean to cut you off. Once a true morph comes out and the gargoyles, game on.
Here's my opinion on the morphs and gargoyles is it's such a big potential because gargoyles, I think they're underrated. I just, you get people come in, if they're gargoyles, they'll buy gargoyles, but you never see that person that comes in and goes, I want a pet gecko, I want a gargoyle. You just don't see it. And I think it should be, because gargoyles are very simple to care for. Give you that different look. The reds are intense. They fire up and fire down. Yours does.
Yeah. I thought I could be wrong, but a long time ago during the BLBC days, somebody had an albino gargoyle, but I don't know how they had a picture of it. Now I don't know if it was like altered or something like that to make it look albino, but they said they had one and they showed a picture of one. So I don't know if that ever panned out to be anything.
I would think that albino would probably be one of the first, proven morphs that anything's going to get hit. If you look at, I think it was Geckos was what, the Murphy? Now I got to look at my notes. But albino was up there. Then the ball python was, ghost and stuff. Then albino came in, and the Burmese albinos and retics albinos, and because I think it's our eyes look for that morph.
And that's going to happen by more people breeding. The more people that breed, sooner or later, somebody's going to come across an albino somewhere.
Yeah,
it could just happen.
Yeah, I mean, the more people that breed, the more we're going to have animals that are going to be, morphed. And that's why you got to keep looking at stuff like, oh, that looks different. Breed it. Find out if it's true. Gargoyles, I just think the potential's there. I don't even think people think crested geckos are overbred. I think there's so much potential with crested geckos. Let's see what he says here. How much do you think the first albino crested gecko to be sold for? Oh, geez.
Well, I'll put it to you this way: that the Axanthic pinstripe the other day went for $20,000.
Here's what I say.
So it's going to be up there.
If it's proven genetic and recessive and proven, I think it'll go for more. If it's not, and it's like, hey, we got an albino, we don't know if it's this or that, because I think it might not go for as much. It might still hit a pretty penny, but I mean, people are going to think back to the ball python days and leopard gecko, the stuff that didn't prove out. You pay 10 grand for it and it doesn't prove out, but albino should be. I don't think there's an albino in any species that is dominant or incomplete dominant, other than if you want to call the banana, but the banana ends up getting black spots.
Yeah, but it has purple eyes though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I mean that look. So I don't think there's any albino that's not recessive.
Now here's a question for you, Gary, and for Wally and anybody listening. Now, if you guys happen to hatch out an albino crested gecko, would you keep it under wraps until you had more? Like you would breed it and raise it up and breed it out and get more, then release it, or would you let people know right away you have it?
I would probably let a certain circle of people know.
Yeah,
and I wouldn't say nothing until I proved it genetic. Now, I'm a breeder, though. I produce these. Now, if it was someone that just has 1.2 crested geckos and they're breeding for a hobby and it pops out, their best bet might be to let it go to another breeder that, that could produce it. I
was thinking on the terms of like you and Wally, thousands of animals. Would you keep it, try to prove it out, and then start your own line of albino?
I would keep it. I would prove it out, and then I would probably never sell that original.
Probably not. No, I would think not. Because if you had like, let's say 10 of them, and you could sell them to certain breeders, you could make a pretty good penny that way. You'd be like,
I would. The reason I would want to keep it is more so health, because of how many genetics things been released in the last 10 years too quickly, and there's been health issues.
Yeah.
I don't know what the melanistic crested gecko has health issues. I'm not totally sure on that one, but I know that Wally's going to cringe when I say the lily white.
Oh yeah. Well, and he does have a point with the lily white though, because sometimes lily white doesn't show up very much in the crested geckos.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are really low expression, and you might not know it's a lily white. And if you did get a lily white and you breed it, then you're going to have them. The leucistic ones that don't make it. Now, I don't know if they call them the pearls like they do with everything else that's a leucistic that doesn't make it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would do though. I would make sure there's no genetic flaw to it.
The only problem with the whole crest, it takes
2 years.
a while for them to grow out. It's not like a leopard gecko that you can grow up pretty quick. And
Leopard geckos are in a league of their own on that point. Egg to breeding is a year.
It's not like the picta geckos, 6 months, I think Wally said.
Yeah, 6 months. Picta geckos go crazy. And they keep laying. They're like roaches. But that's why you got to have a sound. People try to get into breeding, and they do it for the wrong reasons. I mean, they think they're going to make money. Okay, you can make money. There's a person that says, Gary, you're lying to people. You can make money. You can make a lot of money. But if you look at the end of the year, I'm not sitting here going, okay, I made $100,000. I probably bought more animals to put in my collection.
Mm-hmm.
I bought more stuff here. So at the end of the year, I'm not, as soon as I make this business where that's the only thing I live off of, I got to change. I won't be able to buy, $2,000 in animals at a reptile show. I won't be able to do it. I got to think, okay, you got bills now. It's a different ball game when you're surviving off of it and when you're not. Wally knows I've been racking back and forth, and I've talked to you about it. It's just full time.
Well, Wally kind of has got a secret life. When he leaves his place, he does those videos in there and all that. And then he goes out and gets in his limo and drives out to his yacht and stuff.
Oh yeah. Let's see, like the old joke, the best way to make $10,000 on a reptile start with 2, and he's 100% right. I have a person that bought some animals off me, and they said, how much will I make when I breed these? And I said, okay, let's go with this.
Should I sit here with my clothes
You're going,
on?
Yeah.
you're going to breed, and you're going to produce 10 animals, and 10 animals are going to be. You're going to breed 10 animals, and you're going to be able to sell them for $200. That's $2,000. So
I'm cold.
Yeah, he said he drives a jet.
He does a Jetta.
I mean,
he's got a Jetta. So I mean, when you start getting into
that a stretch limo Jetta there, Wally? No, just kidding.
Exactly.
I'm just playing with you, bud.
If you sell everything you produce, you'll never get bigger, and it's not easy to do. Making money with reptiles is probably one of the most difficult things to do as a business. Yeah, it's just hard to do.
Wally, no joke, and the best car I ever owned was a Volkswagen Jetta TDI. It got 93 miles to the gallon. Very rare. The guy could not believe it. I drove from Philadelphia all the way to North Dakota on $35 in gas. That's all it cost. But it was diesel. But yeah, it got 93 miles to the gallon.
Wow.
It was crazy.
My car gets 35-ish, maybe. I forget.
Yeah, well, 93 miles. It was crazy. This guy couldn't believe. The guy we bought it from was like, we bought it brand new right off the lot, and the guy's like, took it in for its oil change and all. And he's like, what do you mean it gets 93 miles to the gallon? We showed him, and he's like, holy cow. Because we kept all our receipts and all that, and he's like, oh my God.
That is crazy.
Best car I ever owned.
And now we got gas guzzlers.
Yes.
Hey, talk about that. Elon Musk and him and saying mining crypto is bad.
I saw that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just seen someone charge a Tesla. Gotta talk. I can English today. Tesla, and it took him an hour and $32 to charge it when it was 20% full. So it took him 1 hour and $32 to charge it at a charge station. Your credit card goes into your car and it's staved in your car. So when you plug it into the little charge stations at these places, that you get charged to charge up your car. So I can put $32 of gas in my car in 5 minutes?
If that.
Yeah. And then you got to mine the battery. And then he's trying to say mining crypto is bad. How much electricity is it taking to charge that battery? If it takes an hour.
Here's one thing I got to say about it. I got a couple theories about electric cars. One, don't you think they should have like a convenient gas station where you can pull in to a garage, they drop the battery, put a new battery in 5 minutes, and you go fully charged,
Well, the battery sits underneath you.
I know, but they need to change that. But I was thinking now, what don't make any sense to me is tires around. Why do they not put a little generator on all 4 tires that constantly charge the battery of the car when you're driving down the highway, and then you only have to plug it up at night and keep it charging?
I think the reason that they don't do it on the tires is because that would create drag, and it would charge it, but an alternator creates drag on a car. But that's what I'm thinking. It would create drag, and you would lose power. I think that's why they said it was. But I mean, there's got to be a way to put a generator on it to, at least get more miles out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that, I don't know. Electric cars.
Coming out with a Ford F-150 this week or something.
There's a bunch of electric cars coming out. I'm not going to buy one. Can you imagine when they break down? They're going to break down. It's going to cost me $500,000 to fix it. I'm like, what? It only cost me $60,000. Oh yeah, $500,000 labor. Well, yeah. I just had to put tires on my car. My battery exploded in my car.
Yes, Wally. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you, Wally. Go get some sleep and or go do labels. I did my labels. My labels are done.
Yeah, Gary's on the ball with his labels.
This is the reason why I do everything on Friday and I bust my butt Wednesday through Friday. Is so when I come home tomorrow, I'll get home off early. I'm just going to load up my car. All my stuff's upstairs. And we load up the car and we drive to Janesville. We'll get into Janesville about 5 o'clock. I can relax. The kid can go swimming if she wants. We can eat and I can set up our show and I can just wake up in the morning and don't have to do nothing. And I'm hoping that I can do some filming tomorrow. But I say that every time and I have good intentions. Good night, buddy.
Good night.
Yeah, it's upset of me. Yes, I know. And
that's because Gary's figured out how to put more time in a day there, Wally.
No, if I don't get everything done. Like, okay, on a show day, like now the show, I'm losing Saturday cleaning and Sunday cleaning. I'm losing both of days.
You got to double up on it during the week then, right?
Yeah, so then Monday and Tuesday are long days for me. So at work, I work 14 hours roughly each day. So I got to figure out how to get a little bit of cleaning in there and pull eggs and put away eggs or hatchlings. So Wednesday, I'll literally get up right when I get up and I'm doing until I go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
And to catch up. Now, if I have no expos or nothing, I can miss part of it. I can take like Saturday and come home, do a little bit. And then Sunday I can get up and at 6, 7 o'clock, work for 3-4 hours and be fine. And I have all day Sunday to myself. Show expos, I don't have it. And people get mad at me when I don't take pictures and I don't do this. And I'm like, guys, I don't have time. And it's literally time. I will trade somebody for 2 weeks to see if you guys can get what I do. Most people will be like this. Wait, I'm done cleaning. Oh, well, go put away hatchlings now. Oh, now you got to pull eggs. Oh, now guess what? You're done doing that. Now go check the incubators again.
Yeah.
Like after I did put away some hatchlings, and no joke, I put away my hatchling. I only had like 12, I think 11. But then when I went back in the incubator, because I had a couple of only one egg hatched, and I was putting them back, I had more hatchlings within that.
What kind of incubator do you use?
Homemades. Everyone goes out and buys them expensive ones, and they're cool, I guess. But I mean, if refrigerators with heat tape and fans work just as good.
Mm-hmm.
I put thermostats on them, and I'm good to go. I know breeders that just have them little like build a cabinet type thing out of wood,
Mm-hmm.
and they just keep their females in that cabinet because their room's 80, 82 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
They just incubate right on themselves. Now, I don't do that because the floor is going to be colder and you got to rotate them up. So I just do refrigerators. What are you using? You using the Hobovators or?
Yeah, well, I have one over at that other place over here, a double door refrigerator, and I said one side could be for males, one side for females.
Yep.
But and it's all ready to go. It's next door, and when I move all my stuff in that room over there, I'll have it very convenient right there. But what I use now I got Hobovators too, so I use
them. I got 3 of those too. Them are like special projects. Like, so I see them. And Area 51's here.
Matt, how are you doing, sir? His name is Matt.
I was on Storm Area 51.
Were you?
No. No.
Hey, you ready for next week, though, man?
What's next week?
June 1st, the government comes out about UFOs, just so you know.
Well, then they can't call them UFOs no more.
No, they're still unidentified. They're just going to tell that they have no idea what the hell they are.
If they're going to identify them, they're just FOs,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But I don't know, because we could kind of talk about it. We were going to do that show, and I have a friend that does ghost hunting. Like they actually do that. I've never gone with them or nothing.
No.
So we can get them on. They're excited. They're like really pumped about it. I was like, whoa.
I have a few people too that would love to come on and do it too, with ghost hunting and then cryptozoology and your UFOs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Cryptozoology is fun for me. The UFO thing's fun for me. I used to watch it because you brought it up to me, Coast to Coast.
Oh yeah,
I've listened to that when I used to be a private investigator. There's something that people don't know about me. Private investigator. I used to drive from Toledo, Ohio, and I would drive to like Seattle, Washington once a month, and hit places North Dakota, South Dakota. I would go through all these, okay. And in the middle of the night when I'm driving, I could just tune into. I could find Coast to Coast AM anywhere.
Anywhere, yep.
I could just go through. There's Coast to Coast. I'll just listen to that, and I just started listening to it. And it kept my mind going. So when you said that, I'm like, yeah, I listen to Coast to Coast. But yeah, it's going to be a fun week. You need to start doing expos.
Yes. What's the name here?
Look at that. That's cool. It
said he was given a Hoverbaiter when he was 12 years old.
That's so cool.
Still works.
They do. I have 3 of them. I just bought another one. I put special projects in it because they work fine.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with them. Nope, I like them.
I wouldn't put them in a 60-degree room.
No,
I put them in. Now I do have a female one in my gecko room that rarely goes on because the gecko room's at 80 degrees all the time anyway. And then my male one goes on. I keep it at 89.
Yep, that's what I got one for males, one for females.
Like my clouded stuff goes in there. Stuff I want to keep and I want to check on daily. My tangerine, some of my blood stuff, like direct M7 stuff goes in there. My wacky lines go in there just so I can, when I'm there, if I know this is going to sound really bad. It's like, I don't feel like pulling hatchlings today. I have to do those. I got to do those. That's why they're right there. If hatchlings stay in the incubator for an extra day, it doesn't hurt them.
No. But I do agree. I think, the special project stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I got the Black Knight stuff. I bought that trio of Black Knights that I have Black Knight to clouded eggs already. I have them.
Sweet.
Yep, I just pulled. Well, my first ones were from the other female were infertile. Go Black Knight. And the other female gave me one good one and one bad one. Go Black Knight. My male bred to 2 clouded females already, so they should be laying here probably this weekend sometime. I don't have any expectations for the females. The guy just made me buy them with the male. I just wanted the male. That's all I wanted.
Well, my clouded stuff should be hatching out here. Not hatching out, but I should have more eggs again here real soon. And
my bloods came directly from a guy that got them from JMG. They're out of Ohio. My M7 is originally from JMG. I've been working with them for 5 seasons. So this year is going to be my last year with M7 going to anything blood related. My original blood, I am actually going to outcross him next year because I'll have macularis. Like I should have 10 to 20 females of macularis. And I'm going to take him and breed him to like 2 or 3 macularis. And
that's just to put new blood in.
Back in, yeah. Bring new blood back into the project because I've been doing it for 4 years. Now, he's gotten like different stuff and bred back. And now my bloods are starting to get insane because it's been back that much. But I'll take an M7 baby, but if the moms are different, and I'll breed them together. And I do have, no one knows about it, M32 is a blood that I purchased also. But he doesn't grow that good. So I got some unrelated blood stuff, but his isn't on the level M7 is yet. But it's just my personal. If you look at them, they're like, whoa. People are like, whoa. And it's like, they're not what I want yet. So my blood stuff is probably, I would say that's probably the project other than Bell that I'm known for now. Bell stuff doesn't sit on my shelves, my rack very long. I rarely get an adult radar left. I think I might have a few close to it, but they'll be gone this weekend.
Yeah.
My radar stuff, which I got a couple more stuff for you. I got a radar male, I think, that just hatched it. I think we're going to send you. It's tangy. I call them tangies. Yeah. Like to show you guys what I mean, I can actually show you. Let me see if I can find it.
That one I got, not that one male gecko I got that you like so much.
Mm-hmm.
His tail is getting so fat.
Yeah, they're monsters.
He'll clean his whole bowl.
They are monsters.
He's like the best eater I got.
This is what my blood is starting to get like. This is blood stuff right here. That's blood stuff. And they have something hatch that tangerine when they're babies is insane. This like top one is not going anywhere.
Absolutely stunning animals.
The top one don't have a white collar.
Oh, it
doesn't have a white collar. So, actually, when I hatch this one, because I only keep 1 to 2 males from the blood projects. That's it every year. I keep more females, and this one might be replacing the one that I'm actually taking the 3rd hatch blood this year to the show. It'll be there tomorrow. If you guys anyone's going to the show on Sunday, it's not tomorrow. The show on Sunday, I will have a 2021 blood tangerine. I call them blood hypo still, but they're blood tangerines. Male, it's $400.
Those are just absolutely stunning animals. As I sit and look at them, the oranges that come through on that at this age, like you said, at this age, even the tangy look, is insane.
These are going to be insane looking adults.
Is that what makes the dark so dark on them? Is that
Yeah, these are not clouded. I get people asking me if these are clouded. These are not clouded at all. These are just bloods. Bloods are known for that deep orange maroon look. Yeah, I saw them today. Nice. I'm recently getting. Wait, let's see what. Oh, who I got it from? We got just. I'm only recently getting familiar with what everyone's working with. And let's see. I'll tell you everything I'm working with here in a minute. Yeah, I saw them nice today. Let's see. I think I mentioned to you on Facebook about how overly excited I get when I see no white collar. Yes, yep. Um, they were telling me about that because I have one that has yellow in the collar, and that yellow in the collar is kind of weird to me. I rarely see it in my collection, but this one here has no white collar at all. I think it's going to be a looker. I think I can show you guys the one. This is like stuff right here. This is my Gem Snow stuff.
That's another stunner.
Yeah, let's see if I can show you. This here is kind of cool, but these here are not for sale anymore. These are the ones with the curled tail.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
the curled tail. This animal here will actually be at Sewerfest. This one here is going to be at Sewerfest, or not Sewerfest, Janesville Show Me Show. I got Sewerfest on the mind. Let's see. I don't have it. Did I post it? I didn't post it. I thought I Screw that. We'll go to Instagram. You guys are going to see all my stuff. Let's see. There's your look at that. Give that a like real quick. Get beta. I'll get into a like frenzy here in a minute if I keep going. I appreciate the follows. Everyone's
your channel's growing quick.
It's easy for me to post on Instagram and Facebook. I do it at the same time. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I thought I posted. Why is it not? It's like not. Oh, I know why. Here we go. There's one with a yellow cut. I must not have posted it right. I think I just put. Oh, right here. This one has like yellowish in the collar.
Yes.
And it's just a different look to me. This one here's got a lot of yellow and orange in the collar.
That's right. Is that? You think that's something new coming out, or what do you think's that's gonna do to it when it gets older?
It's just gonna hypo out. It's gonna be a blood. This is gonna be a darker one. I believe these are clouded bloods. These two are clouded bloods.
He wants to know how far south you'll go for shows.
How far south I'll go?
Yeah,
I haven't gone out of Wisconsin. Mickey's trying to get me to do Alabama. I don't know. The problem is this.
What's that face about? Gomer?
When we do, I didn't hear. But what's problem with doing shows is there's a cost. So
where he's just excited to see them. Oh, you just
so when we go to a show and we actually have to spend a night, I have my daughter and my wife. So if it's far enough away, I got 2 nights hotel. So that's $250, $300. And then the shows are probably get another $100 to $150 for tables, and then gas and food. So $600, $700 for me to do a show. That's the farther south I go, and that means then I got to sell that much animals. And if I don't, it hurts. If I don't sell enough animals in Wisconsin, then it's okay. I'm not that far away. So I got to start doing it. I know I'll sell. I never have bad shows, but you never know. You just never know.
Yeah, it will only take one to ruin a day.
Yeah, like I know people are like, oh, if you do $1,000 show it doesn't make me any money to keep going. I mean, $1,000 show after all the costs, I got $300-400. I come back and I pay electric bill and feed my collection. It's gone, and then some. So people I know say don't think of this as a business. It's a hobby, but it is a business at the same time. When you're on this level, you have to start thinking, because money gets eaten up really quickly. Really quickly. Like,
yeah, no, I agree. Just with feeding a collection the size of yours takes a pretty penny.
Yeah, like you guys have no clue. People have no clue when the mealworm shortage happened. I was terrified. I was thinking about shutting down 20, because that's why I don't have as many 2020 animals, because I shut down my breeding halfway through.
No, did that happen because of COVID?
The mealworm shortage is rainbow mealworms have something went through their colony. So everywhere was trying to get mealworms because people put down rainbow mealworms sometimes. Rainbow mealworms is amazing. Jillian's family to me. But when they shut down, every one of the big breeders she supplies went everywhere else, and we ate up everything really quick. Like people when they seen my name and some other breeders' names, were like, we don't got it for you, dude. We just don't have it. Let's see. Difficult to me. I'm in South Florida. I find we might be going to South Florida. I might want to start doing Daytona. So we might do Daytona would be worth it to me. And like to give you an example, we could do Daytona, I would have to get, probably a table or two, or however they do it now. I don't know how they do it anymore. I haven't been to Daytona in 2010. But if I do Daytona, I bring stuff. But I mean, stuff that I'm into is Bell stuff. Is I got a lot of Bell stuff. Rainwater, I got a little bit. I dabble in rainwater. And then blood stuff and clouded stuff and eclipse stuff. And then I'm kind of known for trying to get pure stuff. I'm trying to reverse engineer stuff. That's a lot.
That's another thing I thought of when you just mentioned that reverse engineering. Now they were kind of talking about that on Pangea with the crested gecko thing, getting all this other stuff out and going back to a wild looking animal and working it from there and adding things here and there. Because what happens is you get all these color changes and stuff, and you put it all in these animals, it kind of messes everything up. And he gave a great explanation of the patterns and stuff like that of what everything is that people got all these names for and what it actually is. It was a good thing. Yeah,
it's important. It's important that you have a foundation because I mean, if we just keep trying to combine stuff, we'll never have foundation anymore. So like Eclipse has a look, and now that I'm writing this website, Ron was right. Ron Tremper, he told me that I'm basically writing a book for a website. Ron Tremper's helped me a lot, and I'm starting to look at like, wait a second, this is kind of lost. Where's the pure rainwaters that just are rainwater, nothing else? Or how about just pure Tremper, nothing else? No tangerine, no this. It's hard to find. It's hard to find that classic look of anything anymore. And then, I mean, most people don't even understand the Eclipse gene. The Eclipse gene plays with so much stuff. You start getting your reverse stripes out of them, and your striping, and it washes out color, and the white nose and the white socks, and there's so much the Eclipse does that if people don't even understand the Eclipse gene, you can just breed a group of Eclipses, and you'll get tons of different stuff. And Eclipse is one of the stronger genes too.
Yeah. So, have you gotten anything new? Anything new in? Any new animals in?
Me ordering? No. I mean, we got the cherry head. My wife does. We got a tegu. I haven't got For me personally, I haven't got nothing since Memphis.
I got 2H Geckos tarantulas.
Ooh.
Not 2, 3, 5 H Geckos. I got 3 Seattle Driver Marshallis, which are the great horned baboon tarantulas. I got the P. Armenia. Then I got all them geckos, isopods, dubia roaches, peanut beetles. Let me think, what else did I get? Bunch of crested geckos. Freaking badass, don't mean to say that, but gargoyle gecko.
I don't care. That gargoyle, I think you should get a male. You should start looking for a male ASAP.
Yeah.
And the Picta, you got a group, is it like a 1.2 or 1.3?
It's 1.3.
1.3. Oh, you'll have eggs here soon.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have eggs here soon. You keeping them on sand too, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I was gonna say everyone's like, "Don't keep it on sand." I'm like, "Then pick the best on sand."
Yeah. If you go back to the pictures, yeah, you'll see them all on there. They're
That's
all
what
on
I
sand.
thought. That's what I thought. I want to make sure that's what you're keeping them on.
Yeah, sand. I followed Volley's video.
Oh, I got a picture of. That's not that good. I got a picture of my ducky. Yeah, I've hatched a lot of stuff, but it's just like people want to see, and I'm like, once you get to certain levels, it's like, oh yeah, I got him. Sorry.
It looks like every other one. No.
Yeah, basically, like my gem snows. I'm excited about those this year because the gem radar. I hit my gem radar already. I hit that.
Sweet.
So it came from a Bell het radar to the gem het radar. So I had a 1 in 16? No, 1 in 32 chance.
So,
but fun times.
Oh yeah, it's just the beginning.
Another day, another dollar.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do a live from the show. That's what I should do.
That would be cool, right on here.
Yeah, just do a live.
Yep.
Can I use StreamYard on my? But you can't host it, so I'd have to use my laptop. You can't host on StreamYard through a phone.
Oh yeah, you won't even be able to. No, they got. I think you can't you?
No, I just have to start it on my laptop and then have me sitting in the studio and then go on and just do it. I can do that for the show too. Huge.
Okay.
Oh, my boss. Wally asked me a question. Yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. He says you don't need adults. No, I don't need adults, dude. I'll feed them. I don't care. Yeah, here's a tip for anyone that's doing dubia roaches. Make sure you add new blood into your dubia roach colonies. You'll start getting smaller.
That's with anything. That's why, like with the Black Knights, they get the smaller heads because they don't. You got to put new blood into it and kind of.
And that's why I want to see what the clouded does. Everyone's like, "Oh, you're trying to make." No, I'm not trying to make the clouded darker. I don't even want the project. I don't even want the Black Knight project. I don't even want. Once I see what it does, then I could advertise for it. I can get rid of all the Black Knight crosses I got. Everything. I'll give them away. I don't give a shit. And then I can sit there and say, "Clouded can make dark geckos with Black Knight, and it can be outcrossed."
Yes.
And it makes black geckos. I can have proof of it and say, "Here's what they do." And they go, "Well, do you have crosses?" Nope. I got rid of them all. All I have is clouded. This is what they do. And hopefully that takes away the head structure, the fertility issue, stuff like that.
What do you think I could do with the charcoal line? Like if you got some from what's in there, but
well, charcoal. There's no pure charcoals out there. I don't think anymore. I don't think that line. I think that line's dead. Well, it's mixed in with other stuff because even JMG mixed his charcoal in with Black Knight. That's why I don't want to do. I don't want to get caught up in the game. I don't care about the money part. Could I get Black Knight and make my cloudeds darker and just call them Clouded Black Knights? Cool name, right? Clouded Black Knights. But I don't care if I can sell them for $2,000 a piece. I don't want Black Knight. I just want to see what it does so I can offer it to the Black Knight community and say, these can do this, it can do that. And my Cloudeds have been outbred a lot. Now I got more Macularis to outbreed it more. I know what to get to in Gen 4. I will have a Gen 4 Clouded at the show. If anyone wants to see it and stop by, I will have a Gen 4 sitting there. It is not for sale. You will not get it from me here. You'll be crazy. If I'll tell you a price, and if you came to that price, and let's say 15,000, and it's not worth that. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I just don't want to get rid of it yet. So I will have clouded there. I will have the clouded. The reason I'm taking it is I have them display cases, and I had one spot open. I counted wrong, and I was all packed up. I'm like, wait a second, I got an extra spot, so I just grabbed her and put her in.
I can't wait to see what I hatch out with the clouded down here.
I'm telling you, you're gonna get something dark if it's not albino, and the albinos are cool though too. Yeah. I hatch out some of my darkest stuff with albinos. I'm not joking. And I want to be able to get clouded without Tremper in it, and I want to be able to take it into Bell because what clouded does to Tremper, it kind of mutes it out and pushes out that lavender color and in Tremper. So Bell's known to have lavender. I wonder if I bred clouded to it, if it would push out that lavender more, and I can't do it unless it's clean. I can't do it. I have one that's like 25% chance a male, and he's breeding this year. I haven't hashed out an albino out yet, but if I do, then he will go to Bell. I've had 7 hatchlings from him, no albinos yet, and he's been bred to 7 raptors.
So how far do you go before you decide that it's free and clear? Like how many generations, how many offspring
50, 60 eggs. 50,
okay.
60.
And then if you don't get nothing, you're pretty sure it's...
Yep. If I get 50, 60 eggs, I'll know he's not carrying anything.
Okay.
I mean, usually I hit really quick, but I've had it where I get to my 20th to 22nd, and I hit the albino.
And you only have 7 eggs right now?
Yeah, I only got 7 eggs hatched. I have maybe 15 to 20 cooking. So, and they're all laying still. Yeah. And
I'm wishing you the best of luck, man. I hope you don't hit it.
I know.
I hope
That's why everyone's like, why are you upset about the albino? I'm like, oh.
I didn't want to hit it, man.
Uh-oh. Saya coin's up, guys. Everyone go buy Saya coin. Crypto. I'll show people here in a second. Let me hide my wallet size though. There we go. See? It's not even gonna focus. It's not gonna focus. The top one's Doge.
What's Doge down to 35 cents?
Yeah.
That's still better than less than a cent for each one before, right?
Here's my advice to anyone that actually wants to get into crypto. I say Doge it might be something, but it's not. It might. VeChain at 11 cents is a good buy. I think VeChain, a lot of people are holding for the long term. I think VeChain's the way to go. Shiba Inu, it's just a Dogecoin replica. I think Saya Coin's a long term hold. But the market is like on a crash today. It is going down. But there's only like 20 coins that are doing good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a big coin. I should do that coin show, the crypto show I want to do. But I don't have time. I just don't have time.
No.
Now wintertime, when everything's like I'll be getting like 5 eggs here or 6 eggs here, and I have plenty of time then.
Yeah.
Because I can clean cages quick, so
yeah, I did some of that today too. Big thing was Cecil's tank. That thing, man.
You should over filter it.
I got 2 on there now. I've had 2 on there, and it's just they're snapping turtles or messy animals. I cleaned it, and did he not go to bathroom in it immediately? I was like, son. Immediately.
That's what they do, man. That's just what they do.
But he's so big now. He's cool.
Take cat cinnamon trumper. It's just a trumper. Wait, so many names these days to try. I did. This guy was complaining about when I say clouded tangerine, and then when I told him what it was, he goes, "Oh." I'm like,
what's he on? Something a different
Instagram. He just commented on one of my old cloudeds. I think because I put a clouded tangerine and they thought it was a new name for a tangerine. It wasn't. It was my because I still tell people if they buy something from me, it's from my clouded line because I want them to know. So if they breed it and they get dark animals, they know why. Because I have clouded that look normal, that may be a little darker than normal, and they produce dark animals. So. We've been cleaning cages this whole time. I'm going to start doing more on Friday nights to watch it. Yeah, there you go, dude.
Yep, every Friday 8.
I'm telling you, every Friday 8. We should just get normal keepers on here once in a while too.
Yeah, that would be cool. I think regular small time hobbyists and stuff like that. Do the best because you get these bigger breeders and they get stuck in a routine, and you get some new people in that are younger and that are don't have huge collections. They got ideas that are pretty cool sometimes.
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's an old picture. I'm going back on my Instagram. I was doing the praying mantises. See, I got frogs too, and I don't take pictures of them.
I think they would be cool, but I think, well, if I had next door, I could do that next door. I could never do that down there. That's right next to my son's bedroom, and I think he would be like,
chirp, 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 chirp.
Yeah, he'd be like, "What the heck is going on?"
Oh, this is a good picture. No, it's not. It's all fuzzy. So much stuff. Oh, there's Patty stuff. I forgot I did Patty's back in 2014 too.
Since I started posting more Gecko stuff, my Instagram has been blowing up a little bit.
Yeah, I found out if you can post on Instagram like 30 times a day. People don't care. They'll love it.
Yeah, well, it's not like I hate going on YouTube when somebody posts like 50 videos in one day and pushes all the other videos out.
Yeah.
I delete people then. Unfollow.
Uh-oh, someone's messaged me. Where are you? Oh, I already talked to that person. Well, I just said it was an hour ago, and I told them that like 3 days ago. That's weird.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm going to send you a picture here in a second here. I want to show you something pretty cool. Where is it? It's got to be this one, right? Where is it? That's one of them.
Ding. Oh, the Picta?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's share that. We can share that real quick. Files, share. Oh, this is actually going to share nice. Boom. Look how big that is.
I like the light one with the stripe.
Yeah.
They were so cool. All the pictures are cool. But I had one with 3 of them on there, and I can't find it anymore.
Let's see what else we got here. That now it really shows like the Pictas. Them stripes are nice. You're gonna get some stripe stuff out of that.
Mm-hmm.
There's another kid that his name's Brandon. He's been breeding Picta. He's working with Wally a lot.
Yeah, he's does he live close by Wally or something, or don't you know?
Well, we all live in the same area, like in Wisconsin. I'm not sure where he lives, but every time at the show, he's buying more Picta off of Wally. He's like bought everything Wally's brought. Sometimes I
think he's gonna hit it running, huh?
He's gonna breed. He keeps going. Oh, you need to get into Picta, Gary. And I'm like this. I'm like, dude, Gary's got a problem. Gary goes big or goes home with everything he does. So if I do Picta, I'm going to set up a rack and I'm going to produce 3,000 of them. And then what am I going to do with Picta? I'll be wholesaling Picta. And I'm like, I don't know. I got some more projects. And then, Gary's going to leave his job and then I'll fill that 60 hours with something else,
That's what happens.
Oh, wait
yes, she is.
I told your friend I said hi.
My son said hi, Gary.
Hey, how you doing?
He said, how you doing?
Good.
He's doing good.
That is an insane gecko, but it is. I'm going to share my page real quick. Where's it at? Let's go here. That's insane. That's a patternless, but
yeah, but what is it? What's in it? It just says fancy. What the heck's a fancy, if you don't mind me asking?
I have no clue. I don't know what that is.
That's something like you'd see at PetSmart. Fancy.
I don't know. Yeah, that's insane. I seen that at a pet store, I probably would buy it and test it out. I seriously probably would.
Just test it out with a bunch of stuff and see what happens.
I would hope and pray it's male, but if it's female, then I would, start breeding it to like the first year I'd do a Tremper, next year I'd do a Bell, well, the Rainwater, because it's probably not het Bell, but I would test it to that, and I would make sure the Eclipse was in each one of them.
Them
That's
bright whites
insane.
on that thing. Them bright whites are really cool.
I mean, it's snow. I would say it's snow. And it looks albino. I mean, it does look albino too. So I would think it's Tremper. That's kind of insane. Fancy has 30 bucks.
Like 30 bucks.
That's kind of insane. It's a tangerine bold stripe. That's not a bold stripe. That's a patternless. But a patternless that doesn't have pattern as a baby is kind of weird. I mean, it looks young still.
Yeah, that looks real small yet. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that is
anything. What does he say up there? However, you think that the pairing was a suggestion?
Yeah, it says, first, I do not own this gecko. However, what would it the pairing suggestions to achieve something like this? Would I be on the right track of some kind of combination of Murphy's patternless, tangerine, and bold stripe? I don't know what to tell him. I mean, what's this person? Was it? Yeah, now that's patternless there. I mean, these are snows. So it might just be a snow albino that just hashed out weird.
Yeah.
Because that color striping is throwing me off. But, I mean, it's cool looking. It's cool looking.
I think it's cool.
And there's us. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you guys see my Facebook. Oh, look there's another show we're going to be going to. We're going to be in Rothschild. I think that's how you pronounce it. Wisconsin on May 30th, 11 to 4. Dylan, if you're listening to this, you should be listening to this. I'm going to get in earlier than that, just to let you know. I'm thinking 6 o'clock.
So be up.
So now you guys see like everything on my page. Like this is what I look at. There's a truck for sale. But that's what I do. Oh,
yeah.
Man. Wait, why is this right? There we go. But yeah, we better get going. I got to get in there and pull eggs yet. I haven't done that. But I appreciate everyone coming in. And Leonardo, you're buying more geckos off me because I'm bringing some pretty cool blood stuff. I'm bringing a blood Tremper from 2021 that you are going to, make sure you bring something to. You're gonna want it because you bought that blood stuff. This is insane. I'm bringing some insane blood stuff. Let's just say that.
And don't forget about the giveaway at 1,000 subscribers that you said.
Yeah, everyone get over to Fauna Radio's YouTube and get us to 1,000 subscribers, and I will give away 1.1 blood. And I'll even work with you if you want some Tremper in there with the blood or whatnot. We'll get it going. Leonardo, the temptation is going to be you're going to see it, and I don't think you're buying nothing else but the blood Tremper I'm bringing. The blood Tremper is insane. And I'm not keeping it because I hashed out something cooler. So
he's gonna look at this and be like, "What's cooler? What could be cooler?"
But yeah, we get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to give away 1.1 blood, and I'm even going to cover the shipping of it anywhere in the United States. Anyone over in the UK, if you guys, let me see if I can get something going. Maybe I can ship over to the UK during one of the shows, like Ham or something. Maybe we can work something out, and I can get that done, and I still cover the cost. So we can get to the UK people too, maybe. I just got to work out the details there, but we will have more giveaways. I'm working on getting merchandise for this. We're working on a Patreon, a bunch of stuff going on for this, but I want to get to that 1,000 subscribers. I want to get there fast, get it done. I'm putting up a blood pair, and it's going to be 2021 blood pair. So they're insane. I want to keep them, but I can't. I can't. So, but anything else you want to add?
No, it was a great show. Yeah, it was good.
Cool. I will talk to everyone later then. And so Andrew, we're out.
Peace.